shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Okay, welcome back to more Noire for the PlayStation 3. The idea here for this video is to finish this case, tutorial case.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Look at his ability to find stuff accidentally, of course.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
And this is the main clue, of course. I can zoom in order to see this with more detail.
Serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
That little sound indicates that the main clues of the case are done.
Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Well, this is when I'm going to make my partners, in general, not only this one, drive. Except for the chase parts, of course, in which you are forced to do so, as I mentioned last time.
Not really our gig. No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much. You can drive.
Now we're gonna go to the gun store to see if we can find the owner of the gun. That would be too simple anyway. We can immediately make a conclusion out of it. But there must be something else. Central Guns. We sell ammo. Learn to shoot. In such a place? Must be a little noisy for the neighbors. So there is the salesman waiting for us.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
What do you think, genius?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Yeah, it's right in the middle, where you like it.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Oh yeah, suck my dick some more. This salesman. Anyway.
We call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Yeah, these cases would take a lot longer if I, quote, wasted my time driving. I don't want to do this basically because I'm recording
Now
this.
that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Cool jokes, but yeah, the guy is right. It's a little bit too simple. So there has to be something else. Did you notice that it is kind of easier to read the subtitles when there is darkness? But anyway, as I said in the previous part, I'll be upgrading my equipment in the near future. So yeah, I actually couldn't wait to get this playthrough started. Remember, you can also play this on the PC. So if you have a good computer, you can play this yourself. For apartments, it won't be difficult to find. Number 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Yeah, I mean, in general terms, it's not going to be difficult to find the rooms themselves. In many of these cases, in which you have to enter apartments and everything. Knock, knock, knock.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
In before, it won't be there. Oops.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
He was probably set up, I wouldn't be
That
surprised.
was a very bad...
Anyway, in here I'm learning how to fight. So basically I need to be holding L2 for brawling, basically. This is what happens if you don't hold it.
You ready, tough guy?
So now, and of course you're gonna die if you keep receiving punches in your face. But you have to use the X button for punching and holding
Ralph,
square
you all right?
for dodging
I'm fine.
or blocking.
I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
And as
eye
you
on
can
Ralph.
tell,
I'm gonna take a look around.
Cole is a busybody. He's always investigating, taking a look at things. He's a detective
think so.
in his heart. So yeah, he has to look for clues, even if he is not supposed to do so. And we find a book with names and numbers.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
That's not where you found it, it was in the drawer. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Next time we're gonna do more cases. Thanks a lot for watching.